Developing this morning, 2 young children in Colorado have now sadly died from severe strep infections.
Yeah, this is the first pediatric deaths from this illness in 4 years. 9 News reporter Darius Johnson joins us now. Darius, Children's Hospital Colorado seeing more kids hospitalized with severe infections this year.
Hey there, Corey and Jordan. At one point, Children's Hospital Colorado had an overflow space tent sitting outside for people who they couldn't take care of inside. Just around this time last month, there were fewer than 5 beds available in what the hospital calls an unprecedented surge of flu and RSV. Now, strep is another concern. Health leaders in Colorado say 2 children have sadly died from severe strep infections. Neither of the children were school aged. However, these are the first pediatric deaths from the illness since 2018. Doctors say these are not your typical strep throat cases. Children's Hospital says they're seeing more kids hospitalized with severe infections, not just sore throats. The state health department says 11 children have gotten sick with invasive strep since the beginning of November. The invasive strep infection can trigger shock syndrome, skin infections, or even infections in the lower airway. Usually, CDPHE says they only see 1 or 2 cases like these a month, and most of the cases are among children aged 10 months to 6 years old. Health leaders say early treatment can help keep these cases mild. Now, right now, according to NBC News, Arizona, Colorado, Texas, and Washington are all states that are experiencing higher than average numbers of cases this year compared to previous years. However, it's still unclear why hospitals in these 4 states are seeing such a steep increase when it comes to strep. But the CDC says it could be related to the rollback of COVID mitigation measures and the surge of respiratory viruses, Corey. So definitely the removal of masks and keeping kids home and the inability for them to be able to build up their immune system during the pandemic. All of those seem like possible factors when we're looking at the rise in strep A.
Yeah, and even with the rise of RSV and severe cases there, I think the pandemic had something to do with it. We kept kids home, they weren't in school, they had masks on, so they weren't working out that immune system. And now it's like starting from ground zero.
I know, we were just talking about this in the newsroom. We have some parents in there who continuously, their kid is sick possibly every week because they're now going back to school and just dealing with things like this. So it's hard all around for everyone.
Got to build back that immune system, but really tough for families for sure right now. Darius, thank you.